Sargoth betrayed us. For his terrible crime, he was imprisoned for eternity. Or so we believed. When I faced him again, something had changed. His rage had grown, granting him terrifying power. I fought with all my strength. Everything I had. I failed. You must not.
This is going to be a cool dungeon. maybe a little bit more interesting than the previous one.
Sargoth's prison lies in the depths of the temple. But even here, I can feel his foul magics at work.
I should say,
of my brethren are under his control. They will rise against us. Persevere, and we will meet ahead.
I should say that I do like the previous dungeon. I like the boat ride and everything. I think it's cool and unique. But this just seems like it's going to be way, way cooler. Oh, wow. I launched myself not the right direction. Got to make sure I actually hit with that exploding palm. I don't know why. It just like didn't take me to where I thought it was going to go. Ah, but that explosion does feel real good. I can't believe my inventory is full. Did I really not hit up a blacksmith in the last, I don't know, little bit here? That sucks. Here, let's grab this real quick. And then let's go to my inventory and get rid of some of the, some of these. We're just going to destroy like, I don't know, 10. No, that's a little too much. Let's destroy like, that was 3, 4, 5. I think we'll get at least 6 items in here. So, oh no, I didn't want to equip that. Oh no, it's all messed up now. Oh crap, where's my good one? There it is. Oh, my inventory. Yeah, we'll just destroy that one. Is this not better than what we have? I guess not. Okay. Cool. Well, we'll pick that up. Now we know. Don't screw it up.
How my soul aches at the sight of this once joyous place, now devoid of life and forgotten. Wait, no, we're not alone. Restless spirits surround us. Champion, ready your weapon.
Let's do it. Come at me, bros. Can I get all these nerds stacked up? I guess I could get most of them. Oh, I didn't even need to do like the full combo there. Just mostly. And I don't have enough to stack these guys up, but it's fine. We won't need it. I want it. There we go. I was trying so hard to hit that one with no health.
The barriers that block us also serve to hold back his power. When one is breached, the others bear the strain. As Sargoth's bonds weaken, his power to summon demonkind will only grow stronger. Be ready.
So far, I think I really like this dungeon aesthetically. It's kind of got like a mix between the, what's it called? The Drowned Temple? Is that what it was?
There is a summoning ring beyond this barrier, hero. Kill the mages, and the ritual will end.
Whichever one the, is this something? Oh, it is. It's blasphemous text. His power can hardly be contained. Quickly, his binding place is not much further ahead. What's the, I think it is called the Drowned Temple. The one where you have to talk to the ghost in Diablo 3 and then you get the 2 things put back on the pillars. You know what I'm talking about. It's in Act 1. I think it's like a mix between that and almost like the some of the Act 5, like, I don't remember what the zone. I'm like actually blanking on the zone name. The one with all like the little like crab guys in Act 5 of Diablo 3. It's like a mix between both of those. Bye, mage. that kill counter lasts quite a while.
Well done, champion. I am activating the gateway to the final chamber. Go and do what I could not. End Sargoth.
So it wants us to go there, but I did kind of skip out on this area over here. And I am a little bit regretting that. I don't honestly remember if this was a side path or I go back to this path. So I figure it's probably, yeah, there we go. It's a side thing. Totally fine. Give me that treasure chest. I can, well, I guess I can go ahead and say that that was not worth it. It just gave me some gold. I was expecting an item or two, maybe to make up for the items I destroyed in order to get through this without having to destroy more items. Not worth it. Let's do it.
So this is Namari's last hope. A pale shade of our kind's former glory. Come then, bear witness to my return.
Alright, these guys are gonna be pushovers, right? We're gonna hit the big combos here. They are kind of a pain in the butt. Oh no, no, my oh no. I launched the exact opposite direction from where the enemies actually happen to be. It's so annoying. It's fine. Let's kill this guy. Most of our damage was coming from this guy, the ranged one. Just like throwing chakrams at us. Heal up there.
To defeat a demon is quite an ordeal, isn't it? Let us see how you handle another.
Step. Oh, I was gonna start reading it. I didn't know that was wasted. Oh, hey. This guy looks kind of familiar. Got a bit of Diablo 3 in him. It's actually not going to be too difficult, right? Because we just hit him with this stuff. Although I said that on the last 3, and my goodness, the one throwing the ranged stuff at me really hurt. It wasn't fun. Yeah, I'm not taking as much damage here. That's fine. That's the thing with like these leveling dungeons. I don't need them to be difficult. Ah, crap. I missed it by 1 item. Oh, no. I guess there's 3 there. I'll destroy 1.
Unfit to inherit sanctuary. 100,000 gnashing maws awaits this world.
Dome? Veracity. Of course it is. I like that, actually. That it's essentially Gome, but it's not. It's like the Greater Rift Guardian or the Rift Guardian from Diablo 3 instead. That's cool. I can handle that. Are those gonna actually? Oh, they do a little bit of exploding palm damage. I'll take it. That's nice. There's so much crap I'm gonna have to destroy. I gotta destroy 3 items. Let's do it real quick.
Done well. With these 3 sacrifices, the power of hell is at my command once more.
That's not good.
As was promised, and you, filth, will not stand in my way.
Bring it on. I like that. It reminds me of like wave-based stuff where, you know, you have to defeat a certain amount of waves before you get to the boss. However, in my experience of raiding in World of Warcraft Burning Crusade and doing Hydrol, man, when you've done it like 50 times, doing the wave stuff it gets old real fast. It's not like playing Mass Effect 3 and doing like, you know, the wave-based shooter kind of thing. That's fun, especially in multiplayer. it's tense, really intense. But this gets old really quick when you're doing it in this, like an action RPG or something like that. Just get me the boss. It's something you always have to be concerned about. Like, is this boss going to be really boring later on?
Your strength. What? Nothing. Only darkness.
My inventory is so full. It's bad.
Thank
You know what? I'll go ahead and destroy some stuff
All
again.
that I promised you and Jin is yours. Wield Ilmira responsibly, for our hope goes with you.
Thank you. I'll just pick all that stuff up. You good? You good? Yeah, she's good. Okay. Don't have any other chests here. We'll go through. It's a cool little dungeon. I mean, it's pretty short, generally speaking, if you don't include like the wave stuff there. You just do like a couple groups of enemies and then yeah, you're in it on the last boss, technically. Claim those rewards. Got some exploration points to claim. Claim that one. We have all 3 of those defeated, which is quite nice. I don't think I have that for any of the other ones. Yeah, I don't have any of all of those. There's a bunch here, the Darkwood and the Cemetery, though, so I'm not really surprised I don't have
You're
those.
back. And with both your dagger and Namari's tomes, no less. Do you realize how impressive you are?
I'm pretty good.
I owe you a great deal, friend. But I need to take these back to Shansai right away. If you ever find yourself upon the Great Isle, don't be afraid to seek me out.
I will. I too must return to my duty. Travel safely, Jin.
Your bags are full. Your road's been sent to your mailbox. Thanks. I can dig it. All right, let's claim this stuff. We got to claim the exploration, which gives us honor, which gives us achievements, which levels us up to 42. And then return to the port, which is where? Over here. Whoops. So I'm just going to go ahead and teleport. I cannot wait to hit up a blacksmith. I'll tell you what. So what I'm going to do is just check my inventory real quick. Make sure I didn't get anything that's actually an upgrade. Oh, I did. I got a ring. Yeah, we'll transfer that over. And a different belt. We'll transfer that over. I know, my inventory's full. You're telling me. Yeah. We only have 2 more blue items, actually. That's pretty nice. So let's then... It's the battle pass? I did complete a quest. More battle pass points. You know how it is. Where's the blacksmith? I think he's up over... Yeah, he's up over here. Hello there.
What can I do for you?
Please, get rid of just everything. Bam. With that, though, we can go upgrade some of this stuff to rank 1s. Totally cool with that. We got a new belt. We'll upgrade that to rank 1. And then that basically keeps us from doing anything else because that uses so much of those. Achievements. We'll claim this one. It's like the actual achievement experience points that you get are not a lot in the grand scheme of things. But you do get a lot from leveling up the battle pass, which I prefer. I don't know. It's just like it feels better to level up the battle pass. It's you. Had a feeling you'd be back here. Here, this letter came in for you. I said that weird. Here, this letter came in for you. Here we go. Thought I'd hold on to it until you returned, you know, for safekeeping. Totally didn't open it and read it and do all that stuff. Why are you teleporting me? To the traveler who finds this note. I've heard screams and sounds of war coming from the ancient arena in the northeast corner of Bielfen. There must be something of great value there worth fighting over, but be warned that the prize may cost your life. It's a PvP thing, if you didn't know. Okay, so I could look at that. It's up, oh goodness, where is it? It's telling me to go up over that way, so there you go. I got... Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll make sure to go do the feedback, like always. And then this is not an upgrade, so we can go ahead and get rid of that. This wants me to go back to Westmarch and complete an Elder Rift. So let's go back to Westmarch. And the cycle begins again, you know what I mean? It's like the whole, you finish an area, but you're not quite high enough level, so then you have to go do these things. I've been kind of ruminating on that a little bit the past week. And I think my overall feedback is leaning more towards, I wish I could just play through the story without having to do these activities. I know the activities are trying to teach me of all the end game stuff, but that stuff can just be there for the guide. And then when you hit max level, the game should heavily point you in the direction of the guide, being like, look, go do challenge rifts, go do greater rifts, or elder rifts, sorry, go do bounties and stuff like that. But when leveling it up, I kind of feel like maybe a small break every now and again in the actual like main story quest line to teach you like, hey, these things you will be doing in the future, a lot of, is nice, but to take several levels and go and level up through that, it's kind of weird. Welcome back, friend. I can only assume this means, or actually, I shouldn't say it's weird. It's not weird. It works perfectly fine when that is your intention, is to have it kind of break up the monotony of going through the story. The problem is it breaks up the story and you kind of like whiplash. You know, you're like, ooh, I'm really into the story. I'm really into what's going on here. And then you get whiplashed into having to do endgame activities. And you're like, this is fun. I'm enjoying playing the game. What's going on with Deckard Cain? It's kind of like, actually, this is it. It's the difference between watching TV that has a weekly rollout. So like, here's a good example. The Mandalorian had a weekly rollout. It didn't need to. Spoiler alert, that show was done filming. Most of those kind of shows are done filming and they're just rolling it out. Unlike things like, I don't know, back in the day, like the old CW shows, they're not old. They're pretty recent, like Arrow and Flash and stuff like that. They have like a mid-season break and they're still filming the second part of the season. So, you know, they don't have all the episodes. They can't just throw them all out there. But for The Mandalorian, they're done with the episodes. They don't need a weekly rollout. But when you get to things like Netflix shows, like Netflix originals or anything like that, those things, they just drop it all at once. It's like, here's The Haunting of Bly Manor. Boom. It's all there for you. Here's Stranger Things 4. Boom. It's all going to be there for you. You can binge watch it. I feel like that is what I want out of the story of Diablo 3. Or not Diablo 3, Diablo Immortal. Weird Freudian slip there. But I don't get that. I get the weekly rollout, and then I'm sitting there forgetting midweek what actually happened, and then you kind of need like a previously on Diablo Immortal to like get you caught up with the main story. I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of verbalizing my thoughts as they're happening with how I feel about the breaks in the story. All right, welcome back, friend. I can only assume this means you finally found what you've been looking for. Indeed, Cain. Behold, Ynira. Astonishing. Only once before have I beheld the craftsmanship of the high heavens, and it certainly wasn't from this close. Wait for Cain to begin. Cain, rather. I don't know why I said Ken. It's like the offshoot of Deckard Cain. Deckard Ken. Or Deckard Ken. With the dagger as a catalyst, ritual should not fail. Yeah. It's kind of like a Rolex versus a Colex. You're like, that's an off-brand. That's great value. If that Walmart joke makes any sense to some of you guys. I'm on it tonight. It's bad jokes for days. All right, Deckard, talk to me. 3 shards expunged from this world and safe from the clutches of hell. I could practically burst out into song. Please do, that would be amazing. Please don't, is what my character says. In truth, I don't understand the feeling. Or I understand the feeling, Cain. This moment has been hard won. Yes, but let us not forget there are still more shards out there. While you were away, I was able to divine the location of a 4th stone to the northeast of Mount Savain, not too far from Ariat itself. Speaking of Ariat, a visitor came to us recently from those parts. He's been working with Charcy to restore the workshop, among other things. You two should meet. Ryok has a lot of fascinating ideas inspired from the years of hard survival upon the Great Mountain. His ingenuity combined with Charcy's skill at the forge is already bearing fruit. Follow me and I'll show you. So, wait, where's he going? Oh, when I acquired this place, I knew the hidden cellar would prove useful. Westmarch had blah, blah, blah. All right, open passage. Follow Kane. What's he doing here? Oh, I know, bestiary. Yeah. You don't have to tell me. Oh, hey, look who it is. Do I talk to him? Still not working, blah, blah, blah. Okay, talk to Kane. Ryok, this is the friend I was telling you about. I believe it is time to show them what you and Charcy have been working on while they've been away. All right, let me catch my breath. This is exciting. I've been waiting for someone extraordinary to help me with this experiment. I can't believe it's finally happening. What is this? What am I looking at? What are you looking at? I'll tell you, I'm calling it a Hellfire Reliquary. No, that's not good enough. A Helliquary. Yes, and if I'm right, it will change the world. I'm expecting the voice actor that they're going to choose for this has to be a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Animated, like extremely animated. Like, what's his name from The Witcher? The bard guy. Crap, why am I blanking on his name? Dandelion from The Witcher 3, or from just The Witcher in general. I that's kind of what I want from this. You don't believe me? Let me try this again. This device allows me to inscribe the name of a specific demon, one of great power, which it can then locate for us to find, destroy, and even imprison. Observe. Pretty cool. Gotta love it. Okay, now I talk to him. You're tempting fate. What if that demon detected us as well? No. The enchantments from Charcy's Herodic Malice prevents that. Oh, that's cool. The malice and everything. You're seeing an image of the Chaos Herald pile. We've detected him within the challenge rifts, but to kill him and claim his remains is beyond any of us. Challenge rift. Chaos Herald. Very well. I'll take care of it. Go do a challenge rift. I like that a lot. I like the way that that's kind of introduced. It makes sense. Vaguely, it does kind of seem like they're trying to make it make sense in the story, right? So all that fun stuff. I need to get to the. Can I? It's gonna let me just. No, it's gonna run up there. That's fine. It gives me a chance to speak, I suppose. The thing with all of this is this, from this point forward, this is new stuff. Right. So compared to the technical alpha, I should say. So, we don't have Mount Savain, for instance, in the technical alpha. So it is now in the closed alpha. So we're going to level from 45 to 50. But this stuff is all like the bridge in between of being able to go and do the Helliquary stuff. And it's cool. I like it a lot. This is all hyper cool. It's adding. Ooh, we got a wood wraith entry. That's cool. It's adding more and more layers to a game that by no means needs it. And I don't mean like it's overdone. There's too much stuff here. I mean, this is by all means a mobile game. It could very easily have done with a quarter of this stuff and been fine. It wouldn't have been great, but it would have been fine. But all of this stuff added into this game just make this such an excellent experience that it makes you question how good is Diablo 3 really? You're like, Diablo 3 is pretty good, like at least right now. Like, yeah, sure, people have plenty of concerns about the end game and how all of that works, or how grindy it is, or how Paragon works and how it encourages a specific type of gameplay style that is farm Paragon, because it's going to get you main stat and you're going to be super powerful, right? Like there's a very specific gameplay style that is being encouraged in Diablo 3. But when you look at, I don't know, the way that the game actually plays and just the general stuff in Diablo 3, you're like, actually, it's a really, really good RPG. And there's a reason why, like, people like me go back every single season and play it, on top of just being a Diablo lover. The thing is, though, the more that I play of Immortal, the more I go, this is just better Diablo 3. It's just better. There's so many more layers here. And the fact that this is going to be free and is so accessible to people means that there's going to be a healthy population of players, which means I might end up preferring playing Immortal over Diablo 3. And that is not something that a lot of people could have guessed a couple of years ago when this was first announced.